This to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Carolina Panthers.
And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from uptown Charlotte.
Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ready up. 52 blaster. Ready?
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Ready?
Young. Flushed out right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
On the handoff, running left is Hubbard.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll try to throw now. Young. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
It's 3rd and 15.
They go play action. Young. And he's going to go down again.
Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
There he goes, right side.
Big strides, look at him go.
And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. They go up the middle with Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Watson off play action.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Right back to Hubbard. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
To throw, Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 37. A quick throw complete to Chark. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Now Young. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Ready?
That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him the first down.
That's once again complete to Chark.
Touchdown! DJ Chark from 17 yards out.
And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
13 yards.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and 12 at the 19-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and
Here's Watson.
at the 19-yard line.
Got a man here. It's Bryant.
Look at the big fella go.
And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Panthers 7, Browns 0.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Watson. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And Chubb will try the middle here. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14. Now it's Watson. Touchdown, Browns!
Deshaun Watson on target to David Njoku. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and we are tied at 7.
Justin Hopkins set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart, Precisely. They need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Meanwhile, Young's throw taken in by Chark.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
A give up the middle, Hubbard.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
13 more yards. That's another Panthers first down.
Shark's got it, left side. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Up the middle, it's Chubb.
Down inside the 40.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And he'll take this one down to the 36.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
That's to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll run with Chubb. And work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Watson rolling to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson, a 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 14.
Justin Hopkins set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Okay, ready?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know.
That's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Trouble, 38.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard.
The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The last two plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12.
They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Off of play action, it's Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. From the red zone now, Watson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Watson trying to get his guys moving. To throw on second is Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Just looking out from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks love the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just incomplete.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 21-14.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready?
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On second down, here's Watson. They'll roll him out right. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Watson escaping the pressure right. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football.
Oh, no, I thought you had it.
To be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here?
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown. David Njoku, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. And a touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's 3rd and
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. The Sanders has got it complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Out of the gun, it's Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
a 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Hubbard is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Back to throw, Watson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Watson on play action.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Faking the give. Now Watson. That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Watson on first down.
A throw over the middle, caught by Bryant.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Chubb is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now a give. It's Hubbard going left.
Muscles him off. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 5.
Young to throw it. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 43.
Blue check.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the give, this is Hubbard.
And some room to maneuver. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Ready.
24 yards.
3-3.
That's another Panthers first down.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard.
He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
On play action, Young.
at the 18-yard line.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. The clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning it.
I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Watson out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson, a 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Browns have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Well, after that, it's not hard to see where the momentum is pointing because it's squarely on his side after a heads-up play to jog that one in for another 2 points.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he